Hi guys, my name is Jorik. Welcome to another video of my outdoor series. In this video we're going to talk about an item that I think is very overlooked in the outdoor community or gets too little attention, and I'm talking about the baking tray. Now, a baking tray is cheap, it's lightweight, it has multiple uses, it's easy to store because it takes up no space, and it's very lightweight as well. So without further ado, let's go talk about all the uses I can think of for a single baking tray. Okay, so let's start with one of the more obvious activities one can think of, and that would be boiling water in the fire, using this as part of your field kitchen. You can also cook things in it, bake things in it, but it also can help you with building a fire. So next I want to talk about one of my favorite uses for the baking tray, and this is sketch this scenario in your head. We all have a smartphone, so we know it's going to rain up front, so we can calculate if it's going to rain by the time we're going to make our fire. We can use this as a container and actually collect tinder and kindling in advance before it starts to rain, and actually store this in our pack very easily, like so, like I did here, without damaging our gear. And as you can see, we have a lot. And if this is bone dry in a safe environment, we can really easily start a fire. So if it's raining when we are setting up our camp, we can just unpack this as the last part, and we know it's going to be dry. And then all we have to do is we have to start a fire here underneath our shelter, and when the fire is big enough, we can move it really easily to the fireplace where we're going to build a bigger fire. And this is really great. And if you have two, you can easily double the capacity you can store. Now, as you've seen, another great thing to accompany the baking tray with would be a grill of some type. And this is actually just a rack to put the cupcakes on when they come out of the oven. And you can use this really easily as a way to make an improvised barbecue. And now you don't have to worry to set the woods on fire if it's really dry and a fire hazard like it is today. You can easily contain the fire more easily. Just build a small fire, get some coals in this, and this would be big enough to boil a cup of water or just to bake some meat on. Now, great things happen when you combine multiple baking trays, like for instance these two are exactly the same, and they fit right into each other, so it takes up next to no more space than one would. And if you got a pair of this, you can easily make an oven like this. Like this. And I even baked pizza in this, because all you have to do is put it like this on the fire and you're ready to go. You can also remove this, and if you prepared some dough in advance or got some flour and some milk powder and everything, you can make a bread in the wood. Actually use one to create the dough in. Put some fat in the other one, put it in the fire or next to the fire, or put some hot coals on it and underneath it, and leave it like this, and now you can bake a bread. You can also prepare food on the back, because this is a really solid work base. You can use it for other tasks as well. If you are trying to make traps or snares, you can easily cut on this without damaging too much, or use one, doesn't really matter. using baking trays as this is also very easy for you to contain the fire. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you learned something, and I really using a baking tray in your next adventure. Thank you, bye bye.